Not meeting his own expectations in Marseille at the World Trophy, Mitch Argent set about resurrecting his timber sports year on the Gold Coast. In competition, he relied on his strength in the chopping, which had been the backbone of his campaign, particularly the standing block, which had made up for poorer results in the soaring disciplines.
But yeah, I definitely just relied on my underhand and my standing and my springboard to get me through. Yeah, that's probably a bit out of date now. Everyone's sort of gone ahead with their soaring. And I probably didn't really keep up with the soaring side of things, you know. So yeah, got to be consistent over the whole day. You can't just cut one good discipline and go shit at the rest. You got to be right up there in all 6 of them.
The athletes warm up their saws prior to the run, and Argent loses his chain. Geez, that is the last thing he wants right now. That'll be an unfortunate end to his Hotsaw heat, and his day's gone from bad to worse. Leaving the stage, doesn't look like Argent will bother to continue.
Yeah, that was a bit embarrassing, but yeah, what do you do about it, eh?
Mitch's poor form with the Hotsaw on competition day resulted in him falling out of contention for a chopperoo spot. Argent's uncharacteristic poor form today is at odds to his ability and the struggle to find his groove on finals day.
Not making the chopperoos team was definitely hard. Pretty low point in my career, that one, not being, you know, picked in the team. I learned from that experience that Hotsaws can be a headache. They're good when they're good and they're shit when they're shit.
But 2019 signalled a new opportunity at the Australian Championships. Mitch had put in the work in the off-season and was ready for a new campaign. He cut 4th in the underhand and backed it up with a 2nd place in the stock saw. Argent comes home in 12.55 seconds and a new personal best.
Not my best or favourite event, so yeah, pretty happy with that.
He kept the momentum into the standing block and surprised the competition with his single buck cut. And he's done in 15.86. His solid place in this soaring discipline kept him in 2nd place overall and with a stellar springboard. Argent scales his 2nd board and sat 4 points behind 1st place Braden Meyer, leading into the Hotsaw. With his newfound consistency at an all-time high, so was the pressure. Oh no, Argent cuts out at the top and stalls his saw. But overall, he needs to complete 3 cookies within the 10 centimetres of wood in under a minute. If he exceeds that time, he will be disqualified and forfeit any points. Argent just can't get the saw started. This must be quite stressful for the contender who has sat in 2nd place for much of the competition. He winds on the starter cord. And again, just can't seem to get the saw started. The crowd gets behind him. That is great to see. This is a tough end to what has otherwise been Argent's greatest Australian championship to date. Can he get that final cookie off in the 60-second time limit? He gets it done, but unfortunately is disqualified and won't add any points to his total.
You know, to come 2nd all day and then to finish 4th or 5th or whatever I come because of my Hotsaw was, yeah, that was pretty ordinary too.